Who is the speaker for the dead? Where did they come from? What are their purposes? Many questions lie unanswered until now.
This is the weapon of
The speakers.
not as clumsy or random as a blaster. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. For over 1,000 generations,
The speakers were
the guardians of peace and justice in the old republic. Before the dark times. Before the empire.
It's about bloody time someone set the record straight. Hello, my fellow speakers. This is Brian, the speaker for the dead, coming to you today with a new video on what everybody's buzzing about. The new trailer for Rise of Skywalker. So yes, it's Star Wars talk again. Now, I haven't seen this trailer, so I have no idea what's in it. I've heard little bits and pieces, but this will be my first opportunity to view it, and I'll give you my take and tell you what I think, and we'll see where things go from there. I'm hearing a lot of negative stuff, but I'm hearing a lot of negative stuff in general from the people that I'm hearing the negative stuff. Everybody's upset and saying that Star Wars is dead, and maybe it is, but I still have hopes. And maybe that's foolish and vain, but you know, hey, I'm gonna keep having hope till somebody tells me or somebody shows me that it's dead. It's definitely took some stumbles in the last few years. I mean, it's really at the point where it's practically, 1 foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. So it won't take much to really tip it over the edge. And the way Disney's been operating here lately, I could see where that might end up being the case. So let's jump here and take a look at this video, and we will see for ourselves where this is going to go.
We've passed on all we know. A 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. Yes, it's him.
So there's the trailer. We got to watch it together. What do you think? Well, since I can't hear you, I'm going to tell you what I think. I don't know. Actually, that's kind of the feeling that I'm left with right now. It's like, yes, no, yes, no, maybe. So lot of emotions going on. You know, the music is always going to get me. It's always going to make me just get those tingles because it's Star Wars. It's John Williams. It's Lucas's vision, his dream, the thing he became defined by, whether he liked it or not. But here's my problem. All of the stuff up until, most of the stuff in the beginning, that's all tugging on your heartstrings, pulling up the nostalgia, making you remember what you loved about Star Wars, and then they get to the new stuff, and you remember why you don't like what they're doing. There's the problem. Had they been smart about this, they would have interspersed the old with the new and tried to bind them together. Despite the fact they can't, if I was in charge of this trailer, that's what I would have done. I would have tried to intersperse, shown Luke, shown Rey, showed, Darth Vader, showed Kylo, showed and just kind of gone through that and showed the different characters in this similar story and tried to draw those parallels and stuff. And I mean, people are going to get upset about that. Rey's not Luke. And yeah, they're right. Okay. But this story is what it is, and it is what we have. And, just strictly speaking, as somebody who would have been looking at it from a United kind of trailer, that's what I would have done. I would not have kept all the stuff from the old in one spot, some of the prequel stuff, and then gone on to the new. Unless their idea was, this is the ideal, here's the ideal. Here's what George Lucas did that wasn't as great, and here's what we're doing, which is even less great. And that's the contrast they're drawing. That's what made me think of, is like, yay! Through the different blocks. And I'm sure that's not what they intended, but that's the problem, is that they didn't try and connect these more fully and try and draw the parallels. And I'm still kind of excited for it because it's Star Wars. And as long as they don't pull a Last Jedi, I can survive this. And I think Star Wars can survive this. Everybody's like, it's dead, you can't go back and check. Yeah, they can. Give it a few years, they can go back and decanonize all these films that Disney's made. They can undo their mistakes, but they've got to see it through now. They've already committed. They've put millions and millions of dollars into this. They've got to see it through. And so I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to close this last story out so that maybe they can move on and do something great. And I hope that can happen. I don't think it will happen as long as Kathleen Kennedy's there. I don't think it will happen as long as we have political hacks trying to make movies about identity politics. As long as they're trying to throw in all of this garbage that's going around through Hollywood instead of trying to make a great Star Wars movie, you're never going to get great Star Wars again. So my hope is that JJ can try and salvage what he can of this without doing more damage, but there's the danger right there. This could go really bad. So all we can do is hope that it doesn't. So I'm excited. I'm going to go see this when it comes out, and then we'll decide from there. So it's a possibility. I don't think Rey's going dark. I don't know why C-3PO's eyes are red. Everybody's like, oh, they're showing that Emperor Palpatine's controlling 3PO. I don't think that's what's going on. We can sit here and speculate and whatever and stuff. This may be a latent program that Luke put in there to try and test her, to keep her from going dark, who knows? Who knows what this is? But it could be something great. Why does everybody immediately go, ah! and just freak out? It's like the Spider-Man thing all over again. Can we hold off on the rampant crazy speculation long enough to I don't know, see what's really going to happen here. Now, granted, chances are this isn't going to end well, but maybe J.J. Abrams is tired of failing. Maybe he's tired of never being able to finish things properly, and he wants to actually finish something properly. Maybe we'll get a first from J.J. Abrams, and he'll finish strong, and we'll all be happy. Now, is that likely? His track record would say no. But let's give him that chance. Let's give him that opportunity. And maybe we'll get something great. But let's not judge this before it's even out. I mean, everybody, and I know how you feel. Trust me, I get it. I was so angry when I came out of Last Jedi. I was so disappointed and despondent with what they'd done to Luke and all the original characters. And, but that was Rian Johnson, whatever the heck his name is. That wasn't J.J. Abrams. I don't think that's what Abrams ever intended for this story. Or if he did intend some of that to happen, I don't think he intended it to be executed the way that Rian Johnson did it. So let's let JJ try and finish this out. Yeah, can he undo the hyperdrive, super speed ships through the... No, he can't undo that. But, maybe he can do something great. Let's give him a chance. What's the worst that could happen? They destroy it even more? Well, then everybody can go, see, I was right, it's dead, and blah, 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 blah. And you'll all be tickled to pink and horrified all at the same time. But let's wait and see what happens, And that's really all. Wait and see. This could be great. But you never know till it actually comes. And I know people that are boycotting this saying, I won't even go watch it. And it's just like, okay. I'm going to try and do it in such a way as that I don't really add any money to their total. I bought some prepaid movie tickets and stuff. Now, I don't know if that goes to their total and stuff when I actually use those tickets, but I don't think that's the way it works. So maybe they'll tabulate as part of it, but I didn't pay for them. So somebody else paid for these tickets. And so I didn't actually add anything by going to see this when it comes out. But I'm going to try and get people to go with me, and then I'm going to try and do a group review of this because this might be the last Star Wars that's even moderate. I mean, we just, I hope it's not. I hope this is like, okay, we're done. We've ended this tragedy of a story, and now we're going to go on and we're going to do something good. But if they keep Rian Johnson, whatever his face is, then, yeah, I'm done. If they stay this course that they're on, I'm done. I will not give them one more cent after this because they just have learned all the wrong lessons, and Disney's acting like a big corporate douchebag, and they're not taking care of their properties. Anybody can buy a great property, but only somebody who's really talented can make it worth keeping. So anyway, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of Star Wars. Are you excited at all? Are you terrified? Are you going to boycott? Are you going to give it a chance? Or, what are you feeling? That's really what I want to know. Start a conversation and figure out where this goes from here. Is there parts that you're excited for? Or is it just more of like, no, at least it'll be over. Anyway. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and we will talk to you next time around. And may the Force be with you.